Batman Mask of the Phantasm was released on Christmas Day in 1993 and made a total of $5.8 million at the box office. Today, Mask of the Phantasm has achieved cult status, with many regarding it as one of the best Batman movies ever made, and some few even go as far as to say it's the best Batman film ever made. So, nearly 30 years later, does the Mask of the Phantasm still hold up, and is it a great Batman film? You bet your sweet ass it is.
Chucky Saw.
You ain't the Bat! Who are you? What do you want?
Your angel of death awaits.
Mask of the Phantasm is about a mysterious figure, the Phantasm, looking like the child of Casey Jones and Batman, going around and killing a bunch of mob bosses. City officials put the murders on Batman, turning him into public enemy number one. So, yeah, this movie rules. One of the aspects that I actually forgot about was how the movie is kind of split between two stories. One story revolves around flashbacks, which are basically a Batman origin story, leaning heavily from Year 1 and Year 2 comics. The second story is current-day Batman trying to solve the mystery of the masked vigilante and why the vigilante is killing members of the mob. The flashbacks help give depth to Bruce and how he struggles with a dual life, and I love how we jump in and out of the flashbacks as the movie goes along. Not to mention each flashback gets worse and worse for Bruce as they go along, which is a neat touch. The current day mystery stuff is also very captivating. Every time the Phantasm shows up, it's so theatrical and really haunting. He knows how to make an entrance, there's no doubt about it. And ultimately, the storyline is like a murder mystery that Bruce is our surrogate. We, alongside Bruce, are trying to put the puzzle pieces together. We want to find out who this vigilante is, and I find that so refreshing. Because in most Batman movies, we already know who the bad guys are. We are so familiar with them at this point. But this movie introduces a new villain we've never seen, and so we as an audience member are dying to know who it is. Although, let's be honest here, it ain't that hard to figure out, but it's engaging nonetheless. And the voice cast here is amazing as ever. You got Kevin Conroy doing God's work as Bruce and Batman, and Mark Hamill going bonkers with his Joker as always. Watching this movie made me want to revisit the old animated series from the 90s, which is obviously where this movie is coming from, but you already knew that. As a Batman fan, if you've actually never seen it, you really need to watch it. It's a very good TV show. An Emmy award-winning TV show, I might add. One thing I don't want to forget to mention is the film's score, because my god. You thought Hans Zimmer's Dark Knight score was epic? This is even more epic. This score is so good. I've never heard of Shirley Walker before, but god damn, woman, you created one hell of a score. I wish they actually sold this on vinyl because I would buy it immediately. If you haven't heard it in a while or you don't remember it, I implore you to seek it out. In fact, since I'm a nice guy, here's a little refresher. The last thing I want to talk about before I leave your beautiful little faces is love, that L-O-V-E. A big reason why I think this film resonates with a lot of people is because this was the first time we witnessed Bruce falling in love. Sure, Michael Keaton had Kim Basinger, but did he love her? Did he? No way in hell. Keaton loves no one. Mask of the Phantasm has our boy Bruce straight up ready to get married. Doesn't work out, of course, but watching Bruce try to balance his love life alongside his vigilante escapades is a really nice touch. That scene with Bruce at his parents' tombstones is so memorable. I don't think we've ever seen Bruce that vulnerable. So, is this one of the best Batman movies ever made? Of course it is. It's definitely up there. I kind of struggle to say it's the best, but it's 100% top 3. Mask of the Phantasm has an alluring plot, an awesome villain, 2 villains if you count the Joker, a banger score, it's a brisk watch, and it's a movie I can watch over and over again. But what do you think? Is it the best? Okay, folks, that's it. If you like the sound of my voice, please hit that subscribe button. And until the next time, I say cheers.